Mark, it really sounds like, and evidenced by where we're sitting in your home right now, you invest where it matters, right? So you lead by being lean.
I do. I started this business, basically I had Danny and myself, and I would sit in my easy chair with my laptop and, just do everything. I wanted to do that because when I hire people, when I continue to grow, I will hire internal people, but I want to be very particular about how I do it because I wanted to understand every aspect of the business. And so what I did is I incorporated some of the things that I've learned through the course of my lifetime in the construction industry into this business. So when I do hand off the reins to other people, I want them to know the way I think, the way I do things. That way they'll understand the way I expect the business to run. So everything that I've done is all by design because I want to understand all the one-ups. I want to understand the shortcomings. I want to understand every aspect of the business. That's why everything is lean until we can afford it and until we can actually trust people to take the reign. I lead with quality. That's kind of the way we do things.
So supply is one thing, relationship is one thing, but then the finished product, the quality that you get on the other end of it, is that meeting expectations? Are you hitting the mark there?
Yeah, it's actually more than what we expected. Guys out there, they have not complained.
Danny and his crew have really helped me get a feel for like what is setting us apart, right? Like why is USG better? So we talked to the guys on site and like they're just giving me all this feedback that has actually helped me a ton because it's helped me go kind of
write your sales book.
I'm going to my other customers saying, hey, here's what the guys are saying about our board. If you haven't used it before, here's, I got Danny and these guys down in Visalia saying, hey, they like our 1/2 inch. It's easier to use, it's easier to cut and score, and they like our mud, it dries better, all these different things. And the involvement of the manufacturer like we are with you guys just hasn't been there in the past. With other manufacturers, with other drywall companies, I've seen it as well in my past lives. And so that's where me and my team, my counterparts, we've tried to change, like flip that script a little bit. We want to be involved in the day-to-day with the end user, not just the distributor. The end user, these guys out here in the field is what makes the difference. These guys are the ones that make the sale, right? I sell it to a distributor, but ultimately if these guys don't like it, we're not making a sale. So my sales pitch is on these guys because they're the ones that have to put it up.
From the builder, I've heard a lot of good things about it. They like that it's one call, one guy I have to call. From the guys on the field, they're actually surprised that the product's that good from using another product that we used before. Board-wise, real easy to cut, like Brandon said. Mud-wise, it dries a lot faster. So, it's less time, more time to make more money.
When you hire somebody that's already been in the business, they've already set their ways, they do things one way, and it's really hard to make them adapt. I actually made cards for all of my team members, the leads and myself, and I don't have titles on my cards. And the reason why I do that is because nobody's better than anybody else. We all jump in, we do whatever it takes to make it happen. And what I'm trying to do with regards to that is I'm trying to create a culture. And if you have a culture where everybody buys into your mission, you will succeed. And so that's what I'm trying to create, is a culture that people want to come to work here. I make my people accountable, I hold myself accountable, and anybody that's within my circle, so to speak, including my good buddy Brando, I hold him accountable. Nobody is off the hook. How can I differentiate myself? How can I be, just not another drywall guy, And so what my competitors do, and this is a fact, is they piecemeal the products, right? They have X manufacturer for board, X manufacturer for mud. If you have a single source, you have one person that you talk to. When you're multi-sourcing, you're gonna call this guy, you're gonna call that guy. And I go, and that is
that's you get the finger pointed, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not the board, it's the mud. It's not the mud, it's the board, and
Yeah.
we just own it, right? And that's what Mark sells, like you said, we just own that. He owns it, I own it, we're in it together.
It's comforting, because then you go, okay, you know, if there are problems, because there's no question about it, then we can address that and resolve it. You know, I'm not dealing with things months later.
The backing of USG, we've had some success, and I think that's helped Mark's success as well as mine personally and professionally.